Hey everyone, I'm Hayden Hun and that I am a independent Michael Jackson YouTuber, obviously a Michael Jackson fan, and I'll be answering Emma's YouTube questions. Now the first question is, how did you discover MJ? Now I've answered this in the past, but kind of like in a more truncated version. It was back in 2009 when MJ had announced his This Is It concert, and I think it was around March the 9th. It's around my birthday. And my dad literally said to me, don't be like this guy, he used to be black but now he's white. Now as you can see, that was an ignorant statement. However, through that it obviously taught me how to research about him. I found more stuff about him, researched his songs as well as his dances, and I guess the rest is history. Question number 2 is, what is the first song you heard from Michael ever? Look, to be honest, I'm not too sure. I completely forgot, but geez, that is hard because I can't really remember. The earlier songs that I heard as a fan, that was probably Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal, I think Rockin' Robin was actually another one as well. So the third question is, how did Michael inspire you? Now, I think I've answered this in a video in the past. However, to be honest, it started me being a fan of him, like of his works. But as I grew up and obviously now I have my own career in my own respective area, he taught me how to motivate me as well as how to have the passion for your craft, as well as how to have a really cool style as well. I mean, some of my fashion choices as well as the things that I buy are MJ related, in a sense where if you look at my YouTube videos as well as my Instagram, as you can tell, I am heavily inspired by MJ's clothing. But mainly how MJ actually inspired me was his admiration and I guess passion for his craft, i.e. like singing, dancing, songwriting, and all those creative art things. Alright, costume time. Where do I buy all these costumes? Now, I've been a performer ever since 2009, and I've basically exercised, all of the costume houses in a sense where, bought from eBay, bought from AliExpress, bought from local stores, you name it, I probably bought it. I even made my own MJ clothing. Now, where at the moment I actually buy my MJ clothes is from a store called Triton Online Store. If you visit the store, tritononlinestore.online, you can see that, they have a lot of Michael Jackson merchandise as well as clothing. And if you use the offer code HUN10, you get 10% off your purchase. And yeah, their store sells really cool stuff. That's where I buy all my jackets, shirts, and merchandise now. Number 2, what is my favorite costume? I have 3 favorite costumes. One of them is the iconic Billie Jean jacket, glove, pants, and hat. I mean, that's just pure class. The Smooth Criminal suit, that's also my favorite as well. And the third one is the Jam jacket from 1992. Alright, number 3, this is an interesting question. Can someone be an impersonator just by wearing his clothes? Yes, but in a sense, they're kind of like more so lookalikes rather than impersonators. Impersonators is kind of, they emulate MJ's appearance, but they also emulate, him singing and dancing as well. I really don't like the term impersonator as well. Obviously, there's a lookalike where you can look like him, but I prefer normally tribute artist or performer. Long story short, yes, you can. In terms of impersonator, that's more of a show, singing and dancing rather than just looking like him. If you look like him, that's cool. You're obviously inspired, but yeah, that's more so like an inspired fashion choice rather than an impersonator. All right, songs. So what's my favorite song of him? So I have 3 favorite songs. One is Smooth Criminal, classic, one of my first favorite songs of him. Billie Jean, also classic, a bit cliche, and Much Too Soon, which is an underrated song from the Michael album. That's one of my favorites as well. And I guess there really isn't some sort of like a definite favorite song for me. It's just it changes every week in a sense where I'd be listening to a song and then it would change, so on and so forth. It's always changing, but those 3 songs, they're mainly on my list. What song is special to me is, so songs that are special to me are Smooth Criminal and Much Too Soon. Smooth Criminal, I'm very nostalgic of the song. That's how I got into MJ, and I always constantly performed it as a kid as well as a teen. Smooth Criminal is just hands down arguably the best MJ song. And Much Too Soon, yeah, that song's really nice. It's a nice ballad. I don't want to get into personal reasons, so to speak, but that song really helped me. Yeah, I can really relate to that song. It's a very personal message. And also Keep Your Head Up as well. I know that isn't an MJ song because obviously the singer is not Michael Jackson, but Keep Your Head Up is just one of those inspirational songs that I really love, actually. Shame it's not sung by MJ, but it's a good song nonetheless. And question 3 is, what song do I often perform? Now, I often perform Billie Jean and Smooth Criminal. I mean, they're just crowd favorites in a sense, where, I can perform it flawlessly, in my style as well. But a runner-up could be The Way You Make Me Feel, in a sense, where, I've done Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal, so often, but the way you make me feel also, I think I performed it twice, I guess 3 times if you count that in my final curtain call medley. Alright, can you perform an MJ gig with your own moves? Yeah, of course you can. Like, to be honest, I prefer you performing your own moves and not simply a carbon copy of MJ. Like, show some personal flair and individuality to your performance, and yeah, I'm all for your own moves. What are my plans for June 25th? As boring as it sounds, nothing. I don't really celebrate it in a sense. It's not really a day of celebration, or it's just another day to me, to be honest with you. As a kid, I used to get really sad about June 25th, but I think it's just one of those things as you grow older, it's just kind of like, oh, that happened, in a sense where, you know, I'm not going to sound like an ungrateful fan or just like not caring, but June 25th is just any other day. And last but not least, what would you like to say to my viewers? I'd like to say thanks, Emma, for this opportunity to giving me these questions for me to answer for you. Subscribe to Emma's channel, and that if you're feeling generous, subscribe to my channel as well. But yeah, thanks for the opportunity, Emma. I really appreciate it, and hope you enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you around.